Welcome back, everyone, to our chat, to our open house, and happy Halloween. My name is Sue Willard. I'm one of the associate directors of admission here at Hobart and William Smith, and I'd like to introduce the person who's going to be leading our next session. Her name is Beth Neppa. She is our director of financial aid, and she's going to be going over how to afford your education here at Hobart William Smith. So, Beth, take it away.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to HWS and the beautiful Finger Lakes. Like Sue said, my name is Beth Neppa. I've been with HWS for the past 14 and a half years. It's been quite an incredible ride. Great place to be. I do want to just start off by saying, kind of going over the forms that we require. One of the most important things, if you are considering applying for financial aid, you certainly do not want to miss out on forms and deadlines. So the forms that we require at HWS are both the College Board's CSS profile and the free application for federal student aid. So we do require both of those forms if you are, considering applying for financial aid. Our deadlines mirror the admissions deadlines, so it's very simple. I'm sure if you're applying to HWS, you will have those deadlines memorized. Again, our financial aid deadlines are exactly the same thing, whether you're applying early decision rolling, or regular decision. Again, so check your deadlines. Every single year, we always have a group of families who decide that they want to wait to see if their children, son or daughter, are admitted to HWS before taking the time to do the paperwork. And so what they do is they get the great news. It used to be a large envelope, but now everything's electronic. They get the good news that they've been admitted, and then they give my office a call and say, okay, great, we're in. Now we just have to figure out, how we're going to financially do this. And our forms are being done now. And I have to say, I'm sorry. We don't keep funds aside for late applicants or that's that scenario where families decide that they are just going to wait. So please get your forms in on time. Now, when you think about the forms that you're completing, it's prior year when it comes to your financials. So lots and lots of things can change in a household situation, let alone in a month versus 2 years prior. So it's very important that you let our school and the other schools that you're applying to let us know of any special circumstances that you have going on right now. Right off the top, right? COVID is on everybody's mind, and that has really rocked many families in many different ways. So prior year isn't a reality anymore. There could have been a divorce or a separated situation. With these times, financial times that we're in, we actually see a lot of parents that are having to pull from their 401ks or their retirement savings just to be able to make ends meet. Well, in that case, that income is showing up on your tax returns as income. And so we have the ability, no matter what your special circumstances is, whether you think it's small or if it's, definitely COVID or divorce or something like that, let us know, let us determine if there's anything that we can do to go back into your application records and change data to reflect what's going on right now. Okay, so this happens all the time. And yes, there is a special circumstance box on the CSS profile, but I have to be honest with you. We get thousands of applications every single year, and it's very difficult to actually go into each one and check the special circumstances and follow up. So we ask you to please reach out to us personally, let us know what's going on so that we can take the time and make those changes to your forms. We do at HWS pride ourselves on the partnerships that we have with our students and with our families. And that partnership starts right now. So we just want you to take advantage of of us being here for you, again, so that we can build a financial aid package that's going to work, okay? We are so fortunate that we have a very large institutional aid budget to assist our families in affording an education at HWS. That budget is made up of scholarship opportunities, which over 1/3 of our students receive some type of scholarship, and that's going to be, that scholarship money is not based on your financials, it's based on your academic portfolio through your high school years. So please take a look at the many scholarships that we have to offer. And then the other part is the grants. And those grants are largely based on the financial aid applications and how the need-based funds come into play. So again, we have a great budget to work with, very, very fortunate. Along with that, when a student applies for financial aid, there's always going to be a self-help component to that financial aid package. And that self-help component is student loans and work study. For first-year students, that student loan dollar amount is $5,500. For juniors, or for sophomores, it goes up to 45, and then for 65, I'm sorry, and then for juniors and seniors, it's 7,500. We have, for this year, first time, we're very excited about it. If a student applies early decision and they're admitted to the colleges, we are going to meet your financial need based on the financial documents that you've submitted. We're going to meet that need with our institutional dollars, only one student loan, so it would be $3,500 for first years instead of $5,500, and a work study component of $2,000, and then any other resource that you may get, whether it's any additional gift aid from the federal government or from New York State if you're a New York State qualifying resident. So we're really excited about that. Being able to offer our early decision admitted kids more gift aid to replace that student loan money of $2,000. Okay, so just wanted to get that out there because again, it's something that our families are very excited about and we're very excited about as well. Along with that, we offer an interest-free payment plan to our families. So once you get your financial aid package and you say, okay, well, there's still money that we owe. How can we pay this easily? Well, some people have 529 plans, and that's terrific. And they use those in conjunction with, again, this interest-free payment plan that we have for our parents. It can be up to a 12-month plan. You determine how much you want to contribute towards the bill, to go against the bill each month, just like a car payment, but you decide the amount. That comes out of your account every month. So you can just use that all by itself, or many of our families are turning to the federal parent loan for parents. It is a very low fixed interest rate loan for moms and dads. It is under the same umbrella of the student loans that your student will be packaged with. It is the federal student loan program, and interest rates are at a historic low. If parents choose to take that federal parent loan out, another great opportunity is that with that loan is that you can postpone your payments, parents, and well, students obviously, but parents, while your children are in school for the 4 years, if you want to. So it's an option that you can postpone those payments for that federal parent loan, again, while your children are in school. I think that's really it in a nutshell. We do have an open door policy here in our aid office, which I just love. Our students know it, our parents know it. Call us. It used to be stop by the office, you don't need an appointment, but there's not many people in our office right now. Many of us are working from home, but under the same pretense though, if you have a question, call us. We will answer you. Within 24 hours, you're going to get a person back and responding really quickly to any questions that you have regarding the aid process. Once you receive your financial aid package, of course. So please do take us up on anything that we can do to help you. Again, partnership, we're here to help.
I think I would add what Beth was saying as well, as she mentioned the will meet your demonstrated need under early decision for domestic students. And obviously affording a college education is, a very important decision for, the vast majority of our families. 96% of students here at Hobart and William Smith are receiving some sort of financial assistance. Before making that step to apply early decision, we want you going into that decision if that's what you choose. And no one should apply early decision unless they know this is exactly where they'd like to be. We will provide you with a financial estimate that will show you, here's what your financial aid package would look like under early decision, and here's what your financial aid package would look like under regular decision. And on that estimate, we'll actually show you what your family's demonstrated need is based on the CSS profile. And to do that, it's quite simple. We'll just need you to submit your CSS profile and then provide some academic information. And you can provide the academic information to the counselor that works with your area. And that information is all on our contact us page, but we'd be happy to answer any questions about that. Your package could be the same in early decision and regular decision, but it is out there for all families to look at. If finances are going to be a determining factor with where you are going to attend college, after seeing where the admitted letters come from, it's one of those things where we encourage you, if finances are going to be a part of the decision, to submit your CSS profile, even if you know that your family doesn't necessarily qualify for need-based financial aid, because we understand that that's important for you. We do have quite a few merit-based scholarships, and those are treated exactly the same in both regular decision and early decision. And also this year, because of a lack of access to testing, we have loosened those restrictions. So we're not requiring testing for even our top merit scholarships for the Trustee and Blackwell Awards. So we are awarding, a limited number of those without testing. So, we don't want access to be an issue for our families, but, an estimate would include any merit-based award that we think you would be awarded if admitted. So, but if we have 2 minutes, if anybody has any questions for Beth about financial aid, please let us know. Or Beth, did I miss anything there?
No, that was awesome. Thank you.
All right. So I guess what we can do is we have 2 minutes, but I'm going to pass the baton over to my colleagues, Allie Hadley and Caroline Turco, to start and talk about actually one question for the presidential scholarship essay. For the presidential scholarship, do you need an essay? Yes, to answer the question. The presidential scholarship is a scholarship that's based on work that students have done with diverse populations or underrepresented people. And that's not just students of color, it's religious diversity, sexual orientation, all different types of diversity. So it's for students that have engaged in quite a bit of work in that area. And there is an essay that is required for that. If you go to our admissions landing page, there's a link to merit scholarships, and any student that is interested in merit scholarships needs to submit that application from our website. It's a very easy application. We have scholarships, everything from the arts to performing arts, creative writing, studio arts, to debate scholarships, to environmental scholarships, theater, academic scholarships, service scholarships. So definitely take a look at those. We have many of them, but students will be required to submit that application. But the presidential scholarship is the only scholarship that requires an essay. Most of our scholarships do require an interview with admissions. So you can find a link to virtual interviews on our website, or just contact your admissions counselor that works with your high school directly, and we'd be happy to speak with you. Speaking with students is definitely our favorite part of the job. Just like Beth saying, we encourage you to reach out and have those conversations with us. But without further ado, we're going to pass it over to Career Services, so you can hear about how we help students learn what they'd like to do with their lives post-graduation. So
thanks for joining.
Yes, thank you, everybody. And I'm going to pass it over to my colleagues, Caroline Turco and Allie Hadley. So thank you, everyone.